are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Juan Nicasio is on the mound. Now at the plate, Darren James, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping in, Darren James. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Line toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one. At the plate, Josh Bell. He's set to lead us off in the sixth inning.
The first baseman, number 55. Josh.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go. 1-1.
Toward second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Digging in, Darren James. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Baseman, Darren.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Bucks out in front, 5-0. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Joey Wendell.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them.
Now baseball under the lights. Kendall Graveman is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
High in the air out to center field. Marte the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run.
In now, Josh Bell. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Josh
Here it comes on 0-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
The pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
Ball to second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 5-1. Into the box now, Darren James earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Schwarber at third with 2 away.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Hard hit ball to short. To his right, Frazier. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Where they swing the bat.
Wow, last night must seem like a million years ago. They couldn't get anything going, but they're lighting it up in this one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kendall Graveman, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan.
Steal.
I'd be surprised if they...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cubs lead this one 6-1. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail 6-1. Digging in once again, Joey Wendell. He singled his last time up.
Joey Wendell.
A pause and the 0-2. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs are on top 6-1. At the plate, Darren James.
Number 5, second baseman, Darren James.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. James, only 20 years old. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Your pitch up there, huh?
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Line to the right side, but foul.
That's your pitch.
Baez at third, Happ at second with 2 gone. Mm. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
There's ball 4. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Ready for another shot now, Kendall Baseman. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded.
Now batting, number 46.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Starting to run out of innings here as they are digging in the switch hitter, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Pitch up there, huh?
He's set and the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Have a rip up there right now, huh?
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Kendall Baseman. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Dickerson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hard hit at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch
Here now
in
is
the win
final
column.
line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 8 runs.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today we'll see a contest from the National League. Lamont Barker starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. McAllister gloves it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the 1st. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark DeRosa, tell us a little bit. Striding into the box, Darren James. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Hey, like a can up there, huh? No one better.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First things first, here's a throw over. And late reactions, and they got him. First pitch coming, here it is. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Lamont Barker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there, and that's the 3rd out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier.
The shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Now in the box, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Count 1-0. Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Come on.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, get a good one.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
For the Cubs, the shortstop, Paul.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time. He's going.
He's running. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. At the plate, Darren James. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey.
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching. A player is encouraged to keep developing his complementary skills.
MLB The Show has baseball from into the box. Darren James, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, see it, drive it. See it, drive it.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on? Ready now, Rougned Odor. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. Hard hit ball to second. To his right, James. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup?
Here we go, one time, right now, let's go.
Stepping into the box, Darren James, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
All right, your pitch right here, right now,
Ready
let's
with
go.
the first pitch, here it comes. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. One strike.
Hey, one pitch
This
right
is
here.
the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Find me a barrel right here. Here we go, here we go.
And it's 1-2. McKenzie stands at third with 1 gone in the inning.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Mitre is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie. Digging in, Darren James earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And he'll dive back in.
Oh, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Mitre. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. Fastball called for strike 2.
They're looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And, oh, that caught him flush as it ricochets toward first. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, great job right there. You squared up on that sucker.
And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. On to Guzman, they get them both, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara.
Got 1 here.
2.
Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into third. And he is in there.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only...
The catcher, number 9. Isaiah.
Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. There's 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Texas Rangers. The Cubs look to end this 3-game interleague series with a sweep. Next.
Play ball.
Standing in, Darren James is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Let's go now. 1 time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. So stepping in, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and a strike to count. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
One gone in the Texas fourth, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman.
Ronald.
Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. So in now for Chicago, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
You can do it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
One ball.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right?
Ready once again, Darren James. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And this is low, ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Fouled off.
No more better. Clutch up right here.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last right here. The double play is in.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell.
Number 13, Bruce Maxwell.
1-1-1.
Hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. 5-0 the final score today. Texas led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
A player has addressed about a troubling trend in his plate performance of late. A hitter lacking patience and discipline will be easily exposed by major league pitching.
Here we are at Chase.
Play ball.
Striding in, Darren James. Was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game.
Can't find it. Be patient, huh? They can come to you.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Zach Greinke, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 3. Next Cub up, Darren James, and here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He'll get it into second. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
and he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kendall Graveman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Graveman.
Looking to punch him out again.
On the bag, pick up the
Right
ball.
side. Dig. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Victor Caratini.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Rick McAllister. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
That's popped up. Lamb in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. And Lamb will put this one away, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Darren James. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
All right, looking for your pitch here. That's it right now.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
4 runs, 10 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. This ball will be chopped foul.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And this will be fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Schwarber on second. Baez at first. 2 out in the inning. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, let her rip up there. Let's go.
Again, another foul ball.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. Lifetime against Sam Dyson. He brings a .353 batting line. He's taken him deep once.
One down.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping up now, Darren James. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Here you go now. Come on now. One time.
Here's the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Runners are at first and second with one away.
Here you go. Let it fly right here. All right, hold up. Hold up right there.
In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning. But instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Saturday Night Baseball here on the show as we welcome you inside Chase. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matty V, one of the things, if you like strikeouts, this is the guy you want to watch pitch. Swing and miss stuff. Good fastball, a good assortment of breaking pitches. One of the best strikeout pitchers in the game of baseball right now.
See it, Travis. Let's go. Right here.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike.
And this will kick off the base of the wall. McKenzie ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Nice rip.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Standing in, Chris Bryant. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Runner goes for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
The third baseman.
Digging in now, Chris Bryant. Now the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Lamb gonna have to hurry, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. Stepping into the box, Darren James. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, let it fly right here.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Marte gloves it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Peralta is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. One away now. Here's Adam Eaton.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit ball to second. James has it. And there's out number 2.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue.
Jake Lamb standing in now. It was a walk in his last trip. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Doesn't come much.
Coming to the plate now, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Six runs, 11 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Up next for Arizona, Tim LeCastro. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Castro.
Hit out towards second. And quickly there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
Ketel Marte.
Ground is short. This could be 2. There's Baez. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Chicago Cubs hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Lamont Barker gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. Afternoon baseball at Chase Field on a fine Sunday in the desert Southwest. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for Diamondbacks baseball next. Luke Weaver is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. James hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
2 balls and a strike now. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Hey, be patient, get your pitch, huh? Get up, ball. Get
Back
up
the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice hit, big guy.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
The pitcher, Yu Darvish, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. So coming to the plate, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Left side, but well foul. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marte moves over, one away. Now batting, Ketel Marte. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And the payoff pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5 to second for 1. On to first, a double play. Leading off the inning, Darren James, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid up. So digging in now, Wilmer Flores. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Wilmer Flores.
The 0-1 on its way. Swinging a soft liner. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Lifetime against Sam Dyson. He's a .304 batter. He also has 1 home run.
Hey, now we got 2.
Him up. James has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're on top 7-2. Striding in once again, Darren James. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
And he fouls this one off.
All right, 1 time, right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Fouled away. Schwarber over at second. Happ on at first with 2 down.
Hey, let it rip, let it rip.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Marte has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by